Y'all see these curls? I shouldn't have gelled my edges down like that, but it is what it is. Y'all see that? I know you do. You see that? Look at that. Look like cover girl. Ah. What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back. And today I have a review on this glorious hair. You thought it was mine, didn't you? Thanks. Me too. I forget sometimes. But I have the Her Given Hair Glory Crown Wig on, and I have a few pointers I want to point out in this review if you're thinking about making a decision whether to buy from the brand or not. And I'll give you a couple of insights on why I decided to buy it. One, so Her Given Hair is a company and it is Chinese based, and I particularly go with black owned businesses. So I typically buy my hair from Best Hair Studios, or it's a black owned hair company. She ranges in various textures, but I did not, the U-part wig that I was looking for had too long of a lead time. And so I went to Her Given Hair and I saw that they had a shorter lead time, which was 15 business days. Now this was during quarantine when I was making this purchase. Of course, things have changed now. So after I decided to go ahead and get it with Her Given Hair, I was like, I hope they do me right. Well, they did. It was actually a pretty pleasant purchase. I purchased the wig online, and they were exactly on the day of 15 business days after I made the purchase. And it was and I received the wig, and I was pleasantly surprised when I received the wig. There was no smells, there was nothing funny about it. I did wash the wig after receiving it because I wanted to see if the texture would change, and also wanted to remove any chemicals or anything else that was in the wig. After washing the wig and styling it, I got my hair braided and put it on. And when I did, I noticed that the hair was very long in the front, and all over. It was very uniform cut, and I was okay with that at first. But then I realized that it looked fake. And so I didn't buy a U-part wig to look fake. So then I was like, okay. So I cut some layers in it. As you can see, I have the layers in, and it looks more realistic. The next thing I did was I was coloring. So I caught myself walking in the sun past the store with my mask on, and I saw the hair looking very brown and the wig my hair looking very black. And so I remembered I didn't get it in 1B because it was going to be an additional lead time. So I colored the wig. I colored it jet black. And so you can see that you really, other than a couple of things, you really can't tell the difference. And I like that. Now I will say, as far as, since we're talking about the wig in general and how I purchased it, I definitely recommend purchasing these wigs in a small. You may think my head is big. Purchase the wig in a small, unless you have like a head that is like 24, whatever, the 24 inches, circumference, a 24-inch circumference or bigger. I definitely recommend buying it in a small. I was kind of nervous about it, but Her Given Hair does have a return policy, and if you do not manipulate the hair or anything like that, then you can return the wig. Of course, there's a restocking fee attached to that, but I definitely recommend a small. So after purchasing the wig, coloring it, putting some layers in it, we have this. And I absolutely love this wig. It was all I had to do was put a bonnet on at night, wake up in the morning, fluff, 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 and I was good to go. Like, your girl was loving life. But then quarantine was over and I was able to go to the gyms, go run, and be out and about with the people. And I saw one of the, I would say for me, is the biggest negative, which is I can't put it up. Like, that was the biggest thing. I still have this here and it has nothing to attach to, which may be the braiding pattern, but it's still not hair that you can put up. So that was my biggest negative about the hair. Will I still keep it? Do I love it? Absolutely. I know that I can wear this for a few years to come, off and on. It held up pretty well during the time that I wore it, which was the end of May until the end of June. I wore it for 2 months straight, and that was awesome. I do have one more negative to add to that. The hair sheds. I was kind of confused because I was like, am I losing density or am I being too hard? I was using the prayer hands, you know, the prayer hands method. So I was like, okay, I'm not being too hard on it. I wasn't detangling it except for just like doing some separation and fluff, you know? And so that was my biggest downfall, because I wasn't understanding why I was spending as much as I did for the wig and it would be shedding this way. There were pieces, let's see, you can see at the end here there's a bulby piece, and so here, you know, when you're detangling it, it doesn't detangle, so you have to cut it. So that was a lot of what was happening with this wig. I, you know, have to make sure it stays detangled, especially at the nape of the neck. Other than that, girl, enjoy your purchase. I mean it. Enjoy your purchase. It was a good return on investment. I'm still able to wear it. You can't tell that I lost a whole lot of shedding. It doesn't look like the cuticles are all over the place and it's just frizzy and things like that. The curls stay intact through a coloring, so you're good. You know, you're good. Enjoy your purchase. By the way, this is your Glory Crown. Wear it.